Hello, this is Crystal Racing with an article here in concerns to Ferrari's battery flow power output. Of course, this article originates from May 2018, back around just before Monaco Grand Prix practice. And apparently, the Ferrari's ERS system was fitted with a piece of hardware that was believed to make it impossible for them to operate in a way so that they could get around energy deployment per lap regulations. And of course, and it turns out to be, of course, many have been suspicious that the second battery within the twin battery unit was producing more, beyond the 120 kilowatt limit bypassing the FIA sensors through a secret chip of some sort. And of course, Niki Lauda and people at Mercedes, such as James Allison, were suspicious. And of course, there is another video on YouTube made by Peter Windsor and his friend Joe Scarborough, otherwise known as Scarbs, who have both done a video where they've talked about Ferrari's battery power unit in greater detail. And it has to be said, it does seem as if that not only have Ferrari been forced to peg back on this battery unit, but on this twin battery unit, but the development all over the car has fallen behind. Not only have Ferrari lost speed down the straights, but I think the car's chassis doesn't seem to produce anywhere near as much. It doesn't seem to be producing the same level of downforce as Mercedes, because of course Mercedes have found a way of optimizing the way the tyres operate in terms of warming the tyres up to the optimum correct tyre temperatures required for the track. And and of course, ever since they announced they were getting rid of Kimi Räikkönen, it does seem as if there's this sense of panic and unease, knowing that they're going to be losing a very reliable and trustworthy number 2 driver in exchange for a potentially quite fiery and unpredictable rookie driver in Charles Leclerc. So, look, folks, the championship is well and truly over. Of course, Ferrari's decision making throughout the season has been absolutely abysmal, and they topped it off today with insisting both their Ferrari cars but entered Q3 with intermediate tyres at a moment when the track was drying heavily. And then of course, by the time Kimi and Seb made it round to getting a pair of super softs on and then going out again to finally complete a flying lap, the rain started hitting the circuit again. And by the time they were halfway round the circuit, entering the spoon section, there were damp patches on the track reappearing. And of course, both Kimi and Seb went wide, they lost time, and of course, Kimi ended up in P4, or 2 seconds off the Mercedes pace, and Sebastian Vettel was P9, over 4 seconds slower. And yes, I'm tempted to take the piss out of Sebastian Vettel, but the thing is, though, he was going out in second place and in second after Kimi, so he had the misfortune of having to deal with more rain on his lap, when of course the 2 Mercedes had already completed their flying laps about 3 minutes previously. So quite frankly, and of course all I can say is congratulations to Toro Rosso for a brilliant performance. Of course, this is Honda's home track here at Suzuka. A career best of P6 for Brendan Hartley, who has had a very tough baptism of fire into Formula 1. And he hasn't particularly done as well as people thought he would do, but he's finally getting the ball rolling. Yes, I know weather conditions have helped him out a bit, but of course Pierre Gasly continues his good form with P7. And quite frankly, I think it's pretty safe to say, if you don't want to watch Formula 1 for the rest of this season, be my guest, because to be honest, I don't really see anything other than a load of Mercedes 1-2s at this point. So if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe to Crystal Racing, and I'll see you again next time.